declared the end of history, saying that from now on the Western-style liberal democratic order will dominate on Earth and will guide other countries in their policies.
Либеральный миропорядок будет критерием для всех остальных государств.
Admittedly, Russia's first years after the collapse of the Soviet Union provided the West with grounds to believe that this concept would be approved and Russia would put up with its new subordinate position in international relations. We are well aware of the most recent historical developments. The early 2000s saw Russia embarking on a course towards returning to national identity and religious, cultural and family traditions and values. Back then, the West started mobilizing forces and means to suppress dissent. President Vladimir Putin appeared with the Munich speech in 2007. Everyone who had ears was given the chance to hear. Most didn't seem to hear, but those who did decided that the rebels must be taught a lesson. Next, threats were created on the borders of Russia and Belarus as our closest neighbor and ally. We know what followed next. Clearly, these designs are doomed to fail. We will push for democratizing international relations and do so not on some made-up basis like the rules that the West never stops talking about, but on the basis of international law, primarily the UN Charter principles which say that the UN is based on respect for the sovereign equality of states. This is what we are striving to achieve. I'm convinced that we will get there. The Western unipolar world is in agony. That is why the West has been acting so rapidly over the past couple of years, especially after the special military operation started in Ukraine. We heard half-joking assessments of what was happening in Belarus and the available evidence. Those were political scientists who are constantly looking for something in all places to express their negative thoughts about the Russian and Belarusian leaders. We are well aware of that. That unpleasant episode clearly showed that we are genuine allies. Russian officials had no doubt that we must help the fraternal allied people and state. The CSTO had no doubts in January, either, when something like that was undertaken in Kazakhstan, but in a different form and scale. It was amusing to hear about the equality of large and small nations under the UN Charter, thinking back to the events in Kazakhstan, seeing the West react nervously to the speed with which the CSTO responded to President of Kazakhstan Kassym-Jomart Tokayev's appeal. Later, he said he was not happy with the fact that the CSTO was called in. I won't be revealing a secret. The Western media reported this, that emissaries from the EU, I'm sure the Americans do the same, when they travel around Central Asia, seek explanations from Kazakhstan about what happened and why it took such action to suppress demonstrations.
Что там все-таки произошло и почему он применил такие меры по подавлению народных демонстраций.
They consider themselves entitled to demand explanations, although they would be better off addressing their own issues that are snowballing.
Thanks for watching. If you like our info, subscribe to channel and watch the next video.